If you're a founder or a leader of any kind, you know you're always looking for that edge, right? A new strategy, a better tool, a smarter way to work. But what if your most powerful competitive advantage isn't in a spreadsheet or a boardroom, but in a pair of running shoes? Today, we're going to flip the script on exercise. We're not talking about it as just a personal health choice, but as a core business strategy that you really can't afford to ignore. All right, so let's get right into it. Think about it for a second. As a leader, what are your biggest daily hurdles? Is it trying to maintain your energy through those back-to-back meetings or staying lasered in on deep work? Maybe it's making those clear, high-stakes decisions when the pressure's on. I mean, these are the absolute fundamentals of being an effective leader. Look, we're all guilty of chasing the latest productivity hack, right? But what if the real game changer isn't digital at all? What if it's physical? Let's take a look at how regular movement isn't just good for you, it's a powerful, non-negotiable asset for your business. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the direct impact on you. How does getting your body moving literally rewire your brain and your body for better performance in your job? And trust me, the evidence here is pretty wild. I love this quote from a founder because it just hits the nail on the head. It's this crazy paradox, right? So many leaders fall into this trap of sacrificing their physical health for the business, only to discover that it actually makes them worse at running the business. It's not a trade-off, it's a critical part of the job itself. And the thing is, the payoff here is immediate. We're not talking about something you'll feel years down the line. Research shows that even some light, regular exercise can give you a 20% boost in energy. And get this, it can slash your fatigue by a whopping 65%. I mean, just think about what you could accomplish with that kind of extra juice in the tank every single day. Okay, let's be real. Leadership is stressful. That's just part of the deal. But how you manage that stress is what really separates the good leaders from the great ones. Exercise, it's like a biological reset button. It literally lowers cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, while at the same time, you get this rush of endorphins that just naturally make you feel better and more resilient. That means you're just way better equipped to handle the tough stuff with a clear head. And it's not just physical. The psychological boost is huge. One study of business leaders found that those who are fitness conscious report a 13% jump in their overall confidence. And you know that kind of confidence. It bleeds into everything you do, from pitching investors to inspiring your team. All right, but here's where it gets really interesting. This impact doesn't stop with you. A leader's habits create this massive ripple effect that spreads through the entire organization. Your own personal commitment to fitness has a direct line to your team's trust, their motivation, and yeah, the company's bottom line. So check this out. According to one study, employees are 63% more likely to trust a leader who they see as being fit. And it kind of makes sense when you think about it. It's like a walking, talking billboard for discipline, for high energy, for the resilience to handle pressure. All the things that make you want to follow someone. And that trust, it shows up in the results. The data is pretty clear. People who work for fit leaders get promoted almost twice as often. We're talking every 3.7 years on average versus 6.6 years for those with leaders who don't prioritize fitness. That tells you these teams are just firing on all cylinders. They're more productive and more successful. And of course, at the end of the day, it all comes down to the bottom line. And the numbers back it up. Fitness-conscious leaders report on average 29% greater business revenue than their counterparts. That's not an accident. It's the cumulative effect of having better energy, making clearer decisions, and leading a more motivated team. Now, let's flip it around. What's the cost of not doing this? We all know retaining good people is a massive challenge. And this slide really puts it in black and white. Your team is nearly 3 times more likely to be planning their exit when their leader is seen as fitness-averse. A leader's well-being is directly tied to the team's desire to stick around. Okay, so I think we've established the why. It's pretty compelling, but I know what you're thinking. How? How on earth do I fit this into a schedule that's already jam-packed? So let's get into a real, practical playbook for busy leaders, because you don't have hours to kill at the gym. The magic word here is the exercise snack. You have to ditch that all-or-nothing mindset that says you need a full hour at the gym or it doesn't count. These are just small, manageable bursts of activity that you sprinkle throughout your day. Think of them as quick deposits into your energy and focus bank. And this is backed by science. Dr. Rapazzo from Stanford Lifestyle Medicine points out that these little snacks can actually be more effective for stress than one big workout followed by sitting all day.
Every time you get your heart rate up, even for a minute, your body kicks into a calm down mode afterwards. So you're basically getting multiple hits of stress reduction all day long.
So you want something concrete you can do right now? Here you go. The 7-minute workout. It was made famous by the American College of Sports Medicine. It's a super intense circuit. You can do it literally anywhere, and you don't need any equipment. It hits all your major muscle groups. You can even do it twice for a really powerful 14-minute session. It's also about weaving movement into the things you're already doing. It's a concept called habit stocking. Stand up for your next call. Take the stairs. Do a few squats while you're waiting for your coffee to brew. None of these things feel like a big deal on their own, but man, they add up in a huge way over a day, a week, and a year. All right, let's wrap this up and bring it all back to the bottom line. It's time to stop looking at exercise as an expense on your calendar, as a time suck, and start seeing it for what it really is: a high return investment in your single most critical business asset, which is you. I mean, just look at the ROI on this chart. You put in just 20 minutes a day, and you get better focus and less fatigue. You manage to hit 2.5 hours a week, and you get clearer decisions and lower stress. The investment is tiny, but the payoff for your business performance, it's massive. And this quote just says it all, really. This isn't about working more. It's not about grinding harder or adding more hours to your day. It's about making the hours you do work more powerful, more effective. The payoff isn't some far-off health goal. It's immediate. It's better productivity, sharper focus, and more energy today. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. In your constant hunt for a competitive edge, for that next big thing that's going to grow your company and make you a better leader, could it be that you've been overlooking the single most powerful and accessible asset you've had all along? The answer might just change how you plan your day tomorrow.